Carla, we have a very interesting topic dahil ito nga ay tungkol pa rin sa National Disability Week na gaganapin very soon. At ito ay basically tungkol sa pag-expand at paglaban para sa mga karapatan ng mga persons with disabilities. At para dyan, makakasama natin ngayong umaga si Ms. Lulu Reyes, ang founding chairperson ng Leonard Cheshire Disability Philippines Foundation. Magandang umaga.
Good morning then sa inyo lahat. Thank you for this opportunity to allow me to introduce our organization na hindi pa masyadong kilala ng mga society natin, no? So I thank you for this opportunity. So, what would you want me to talk about? Would you want to ask questions or would you want me to continue talking about?
We'll ask you questions, ma'am.
Okay, because I can continue talking.
But you can continue talking if you want as well.
I can start with how we came to be, you know, because actually, why did Leonard Cheshire? Because this is the name of the founder, Sir Leonard Cheshire of UK, London. Actually, the patron of LCD UK, as we refer to them, no?
Right.
Is the Queen of London, Queen Elizabeth.
All right.
So, we are an affiliate of LCD London. And we are funded by international funders, guaranteed by LCD.
At ito pong organization ninyo, Ms. Lulu, you have branches in other countries as well, aside from the UK?
Oh, this organization of the Leonard Cheshire, or LCD, UK, we are all over 54 countries.
All right.
Yeah, but we are the affiliate here in the Philippines.
All right.
And ma'am, you were focused on education, economic independence, and active participation. So let's talk about them one by one. You have a program for inclusive education. What is this all about?
Yeah, we have that. Our inclusive education, thanks to USAID, they are our funder for that. They are our donor. Now we have schools, actually this is for early intervention of children with disability. So we have schools in Atimonan. I think we have 5 there. It can be validated, whatever I'm saying here can be validated. We have schools also in General Santos and NCR. Now we have, because of the inclusive education thing, we meet with the DepEd for training and for adoption of tools which would make it easier to mainstream children with disability from the inclusive or environment to the regular school. That is the purpose of the inclusive education. We also conduct trainings for SPED teachers, because this is different from SPED. Inclusive education is different from SPED. SPED is you contain the blind with the blind. You contain the autistic with the autistic. You know, it is that way. Inclusive is different. Inclusive is putting them together, so you remove the barriers, you know, the attitude between the able children and the children with disabilities. So that is what we do. Now recently we had also the training of the supervisors, principals, administrators in Baby Hotel, and the trainers who are supposed to re-echo what they have learned from the previous training we gave. So
ito pala, Ms. Lulu, this program is supposedly a pre-program para doon sa, para eventually they can enter our regular schools.
Yes.
Tama ba, Ms. Lulu?
Yes.
How long is this early intervention?
well, unfortunately for us, which I have been begging for an extension with the USAID who funded this program, we are supposed to have enrolled at least 600 disabled children in early intervention education, no? That is within 2 years. So come September, it will be the end of this IE project. So now we are searching for possible donors for this particular program. Now, I had met with the Liliani Foundation of Netherlands. They have come to the office. We have talked, and then we are supposed to sit again and go into the nitty-gritty of things, what they expect of us and what we expect of them. So, but on September, we are going to terminate already the IE program.
All right. Actually, alam mo, Carla, very interesting kung paano, no, basically, ginagawang kasama ng mga regular students, no, yung mga children with disabilities. Actually, alam ko, bukod pa, of course, there's education, ma'am, but as well, meron din tayong mga polisiya sa mga school na kailangan ding tignan. Kasi meron mga school na hindi tumatanggap ng mga disabled. There's a recent case in Luzon university, a public university,
Yeah.
na hindi sila tumanggap ng isang estudyante kasi wala siyang left hand.
Okay.
And it doesn't make sense kasi right-handed nga siya eh. hindi na kailangan yung left hand niya for one.
At saka, ano dito is, hindi ba yung mga bata na hindi disabled, no? Let's say, hindi disabled, they tend not to deal very nicely sometimes with
Right.
those who have disability. So that is the reason why we have this club to club also of these children, so that they deal with each other normally. We remove this attitude, wrong attitudes. That is the number one reason why we exist. So that we give them, all the children, all the PWDs, opportunities, equal opportunities in all aspects of life. Yun ang ano namin.
And aside from yung education nga, we also have programs for economic independence. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
We refer to that as economic empowerment.
Right.
Yeah, because this to me is very important. Because we give training, foundation skills training. For example, we have this we gathering of PWDs. We deal usually with the mayor. We deal with the Mandaluyong, etc., etc. And then they are there. So we would ask them, what is it that you would want to do to earn a living? We do not, tell them this is what you do. We ask them. Now, if they say they want to go into this, yung kung ano man yon, or they want to go into rug making, then we train them for that. And then we give them the initial kit. We do not give money, never.
All right.
Or we can enhance their personality. For example, it is into massage. No? We give them the initial kit of towels, aromatherapy, alcohol, etc., and the attire. We also conduct enhancement of personality. How they will comport themselves when they deal with the client. Magmasahe. How do you singil? For example, they do not pay.
Right.
Diba? That is very important. And how they smell, how they talk. That is part of our foundation skills training. We also went to Bohol. We met with the Federation of Disability there, disabled people, and we met the governor. And he said, hopefully that we can continue with this, and we hope so. Because this is economic empowerment, I failed to mention. This is funded by Accenture UK.
All right. So we have education, economic independence, and the last one, I'm guessing this is more political na active participation or young voices.
Young voices, yes. They are taught the right. United Nations Conventions for the Rights of People with Disability, and we actually send them abroad. They
All
go
right.
attend these conventions, and then they went to also exchange with other countries so that we see how the youth of the other countries, advocate for the rights. And then they attend this musical development, and when they come home, they're supposed to be able to compose songs, which is what they will be doing for the final days of the NDPR week, which we are actually co-sharing.
Right.
Yeah, we are
Co-chairing with the DOJ.
Yes,
tama ba?
yes,
All right.
yes.
So the DOJ and Leonard Cheshire
Yes,
Foundation.
yes.
So ma'am, if people want to volunteer for your foundation, how can they reach you?
Oh, that's great. We are on. That is what we need. No, we have on website,
All right.
and then Young Voices are on Facebook. They are
Alright.
very active there. But the chairman doesn't do that,
Right. So if our viewers, kung gusto nilang mag-participate at mag-volunteer, I guess they can simply search Leonard Cheshire Disability Philippines Foundation, Young Voices nga, no, na organization.
Yes.
So para sa ating mga boss yan. Ma'am Lulu, maybe you can give our viewers a final message and invite them as well in your advocacies.
Ay, yung mga nakikinig sa programa na ito, pag meron po kayo mga pangangailangan, yung mga disabled na gusto po maghanap buhay, kung ano man klaseng hanap buhay yon, pwede contact sa amin doon sa LRC namin, yung Livelihood Resource Center. Meron po kami doon ng mga trainings on computers, at we have a foundation skills training na doon din ginagawa. Yung mga training. Tsaka pwede din siguro namin kayo tingnan anong kapasidad ninyo, kasi nagmi-meet kami sa mga hotels, no? Baka naman pwede namin maipasok kayo, no? This is the first time. Sabi ko nga sa hotels, great for you guys.
Right.
Na sana ilagay ninyo ito sa dyaryo that you are pioneering this, because this is something, and I hope the other other hotels will come in, you know, open their doors for people with disability. Kasi may mga abilidad dyan. Ang tinitingnan natin po ay hindi yung disability. Ang tinitingnan natin po yung abilidad ng mga tao na may kapansanan. Bigyan natin sila ng pagkakataon. Pasalamat po sa PTV4 na by accident, Mr. Noblejas, salamat po. By accident lang nandito ako, no? So ako'y nagpapasalamat at saka mga donors or sponsors of PTV4. Marami pong salamat.
Okay, maraming salamat din, ma'am, at very inspirational po ang inyong ginagawa para sa ating mga persons with disabilities. Yan po si Miss Lulu Reyes, ang founding chairperson ng Leonard Cheshire Philippines Foundation.
At napaka-wonderful talaga na yung mga programa nila ay talagang nakaka-empower sa ating mga kapatid with disabilities. And aside from that, mapapag-usapan pa natin yan maya-maya sa ating pagbabalik dahil mapapag-usapan natin how they can make a difference in our country as well.